Hey guys, it's nice to be simming again. So today I wanted to continue our little Newcreast build situation. Maybe next time I'll do an apartment, but for my other one. But today we're just going to continue Newcreast, and this time this house is going to be a little bit bigger. Might be a little more expensive than you need, but it's mostly because it's on a larger lot. So let's get straight into it. So we are on the lot right next to the other two. Pretty basic, and I got a really interesting design I want to try. Now let me know this design is a little different, and I think honestly it'll look really good. It just needs to be executed properly. But it's a relatively small house, and the reason why I chose this lot is because I want to use the backyard. I want to have a backyard on this house. I really think it would benefit from having that small area for the kids and everyone to enjoy. There, and I also want to put a porch in the back of the house just so we can have somewhere to get out to that backyard. But the house shape is also very interesting. Again, it has a little bit of a lopside to it. But really, the roof is what's going to make this lopside not look weird. You'll see here in a second. I just need to delete the wall there. But it specifically calls for this kind of roof. Like, I never really use this roof too often, but who knows? Maybe this house might actually be the first time we can use this roof to look nice. So it's pretty low to the ground, and it's also spread out. So there's also the same roof over here, but obviously ridiculously smaller to actually fit the room that it's covering. Then we have to use this roof in order to hide the fact that these two roofs are not connected. So we simply just bend this down so it's hidden, and then we pull it all the way through and expand it to the side we need so it doesn't look odd. Well, overall, that's looking really good. And this time around, I think I want to use white since we haven't used that yet on any of the houses, and I think that'll be really good to help with getting everything needed. Yeah, so far so good. It's a pretty good house, and like, it's gonna be fun. And I really like the ideas that came up in my head when I was thinking about this house and how I wanted to go about doing it. Was very interesting process to consider, thinking about like, what do I have to do to make this house look good? What color is this? Sorry, I am trying to match colors. I think we're good. I think it's just a little oddly colored. Also, I said pick white trim, and meanwhile I didn't pick white trim. Whoops, sorry about that. Okay, now for columns. Let's go ahead, find a column. We're gonna use some cheap columns, that way we can just have money to decorate the house, make it look all special. But it's also mostly because we need to be able to afford yard fencing, because the fencing in Sims is not cheap. It's relatively expensive, so I want to be able to actually fence in the backyard and have it look nice too. So let's see here. We can get a nice light tan fencing because I think that matches the colors of the house relatively well. We just close off this entire backyard just to give it some extra space. And what if we were to cut off this section? Oops, not like that. But if we were to cut off this section and have it come back all the way there, and then this side can be much larger and size-wise, like this. Then we can easily have a little back entry into this house. I think that's a good idea. I think that looks cool. Is this on daytime? Yeah, so you make sure it's on afternoon or else colors are gonna look weird. Alright, so what colors have we used? We use tan, we use brown. Let's see what we can use in this house. Does orange look interesting on this house? Oop, I zoomed in too close. I want a brighter color in this neighborhood. What about a green? Oh, green is like perfect. I like that green. That'll be perfect for this neighborhood. Or at least this house in here. Then we can go ahead and get stairs installed. I want to give them a relatively nice porch. There we go. And we gotta put the stairs on the front of the house as well. How much money have we already spent? 6,000 simoleons. I can do this. There's not really gonna be a covering to the porch. It's more just gonna have its own design to it when you look at it. That's why I think this fence is like the one time this fence will come in handy. Back porch does not need to be covered, at least I don't think so. And then we can put out the flooring easily to make this really come together. Hang on, there we go. And then we need to, oh wait, I always make sure that my flooring is facing the correct direction, because if it's not facing the correct direction, it's gonna look very weird. We can simply change the color of those so it matches the rest of the house. Lastly, I need to get the actual like pattern to the front of the house. Let's go ahead, bring this out like maybe one or two. Oh, whoops, stop. I'm pressing wrong buttons. Bring this out like one or two, then bring it out there. There we go. And then we want a back porch area, which good news is we can easily sneak a back pathway to here to make sure we have that little back porch. Love that to be one less big. We can do that. There we go. All right, it's not too bad. Nice little design. Got pretty big. It's a decent sized house, I'll say. It's pretty good quality sizing. And the roof, I think, is perfectly fine. Also, if you guys ever have any build recommendations to put in this world, please tell me. I will figure it out. Please put it in the comments down below. and like the video and subscribe. I do a lot of hard work on these builds. I'm thinking we put the bathroom there, then we could sneak a bedroom back here, and we could sneak another bedroom over here, which we can possibly put a ensuite bathroom right there. Yeah, that's a good idea. And what if the living room was back here and the kitchen was up front? That is an interesting idea. Think about that. We can split it down the middle. That's good. I like that. Okay, we just need to add in the lights so I can see in here. It's 8,000 simoleons, so we should make... Again, I always use base game on this stuff, so you guys can easily download it. I think this door would be a good one to use for the front door. Then I do want a sliding glass door for the back of the house, just so you can get to your porch. Let's see, here it is. We'll put that roughly close to the stairs. Yeah, that's a good idea. Now for doors, I think we just use a simple door to get into certain rooms of the house. There we go. And then we can use an archway back up to make it even cheaper and just bulldoze part of the walls to get into that room. There we go. And I'll put hardwood flooring in most of the bedrooms at first. This could be the parents' room. This could be the kids' room. Pretty simple design. Actually, what if we made this the main bathroom and this like the parents' ensuite bathroom? That's a good idea. I like that. That could be a main bathroom. This could be the kids' room, parents' suite, sweet parents' bathroom, and parents' room. That's a good idea. Okay, next up is windows. So again, we'll be using cheap windows just to make sure we can afford everything. I want to use something pretty large for the front of the house. Not too ridiculous wise. Something just nice. Like this, for example. This would be a window that I can consider nice for the front of the house. But I want something a little more plain like this one. I think that's good. Having those three. I think it'd be better if we summed it down to just 2 really large windows to put up front. Yeah, that looks good. And we can make it so the colors match the rest of the house. I think that's a good idea, having those 2 large front windows for the parents' room just so they can see out on their day. Bathroom-wise, pretty simple. We can just get a similar type of window just to make sure the light's not too bright in there. Same for this bathroom. Kids' room, I'm thinking we just give them some plain regular windows, like so. Kitchen, we can just have a nice window. Maybe a nice window like this one to help shine some light in there. We can also get the same windows on this side of the house and one right here for good measure. I think that looks pretty good. Not too bad. Not too bad at all. It's not my best build, but it's a nice build. I think it's pretty good. Okay, now we need to go room by room. We have spent 10,000 simoleons, so obviously we're going to cheap out again. I should probably decide on what I want for the bathroom flooring. Why don't we go with something different, something unique? Let's go with something like this for the bathroom flooring. Just some tile to help mix things up, because I don't use this tile quite often, and it might... Oh wait, I forgot. That's not the kitchen. Silly me. Where should I put the kitchen? What if we were to... Let's see here. Let's cut this off. Put this out a little longer, and we can put the kitchen there. The kitchen can be right here when you enter. I think that's a good idea. We got it figured out. Floor plans figured out. So for kitchen-wise, let's just get a pretty good stove. Buy as cheap a stove possible. And a nice fridge. Like nothing too crappy. Let's mix up the colors this time. Let's pick a different color. What would mix well with this floor here? Gray. These tan don't look too bad. Let's go with tan. Tan shouldn't be a bad one. These are supposed to be starter homes, so that's why I'm not trying to buy the most expensive furniture possible, because I want you to be able to not require too much money to purchase these homes almost. I want you to get them as soon as you get in the game. That's the whole point of these designs. I want you to be able to afford it and be able to live in it almost immediately. There, that's not a bad kitchen. Cost me 12,000 simoleons, but the kitchen's usually the most expensive. So there's 2 bathrooms in this house. So there's this main bathroom, and then there's the parents' bathroom. So we're just gonna go ahead and we're gonna place all the furniture we need in there. I'm thinking for this room, this can have a bathtub, and this room can have a shower. I really think that'd be a different way to do this, just so we can have some extra rooms in the house. And then this room can also have a garbage bin. I don't think that's too bad of a layout for the bathrooms. Like I said, I'm going to put the necessities in first, and then we're going to go back and add in anything extra we want, including the wallpaper. Next up is the bedroom. So we got the parents' master bedroom, which again, I'll just slip a bed in here. We'll figure out colors later. And for kids' room, also, I'm going to slip a bed in there. We'll figure out colors later. Dining room, I'll actually pick the furniture I probably would use. Let's see here, where could we put the dining table? Sorry if I seem like I'm in pain a little bit. From my oral surgery, when I had that, I have a bone fragment, which is basically a part of bone that's trying to break itself through my my gums, and then eventually it's gonna fall out. But the problem is it's very painful. Like it's scraping it's scraping against the bottom of my tongue. It's making it hard to talk, but it's not impossible for me to talk. That's why I'm still here today. One needs a dining table like that, but I'm not sure how I can move it into position. I think Sims will be able to get around there, so I think we got the dining table situation figured out. And then we need to put the living room in, so I'm just gonna grab a couch, keep it in there so we know where everything is. 15,000, oh, 15,000 simoleons. Like I said, this house is gonna be a little more expensive. It's not ridiculous. It's not gonna be like, you're not gonna be able to afford this house when you move in. It's gonna be like, you may need a tiny bit more money before you can move into this home. For living room, I'm thinking we use a nice light blue for the living room. And we use a nice regular color for the kitchen. Use some tile along the wall to help add some extra color. Good news, this matches the bathroom color, so we can use those. Kids room, we can keep a nice bright colors. Maybe a sunshine yellow. Parents room could be a little bit of a darker color. Okay, that wallpaper did not cost me much, so we're still safe. Bathrooms are pretty much figured out, so let me go ahead and install the lights in there. These are the same price. This one's 85. So let's go ahead and get these lights in the bathroom. This one can be put over the counter and the table in the kitchen. The only thing I want to add in the bathroom left is just a toilet paper holder. Okay, parents' room. Let's add more to this. We can make it pink. Pink's not a bad color. Get some nightstands, cheap lamp, nice carpet. I need some sort of plant, and maybe a picture to hang on the wall. How much did that cost me? Okay, it didn't cost me too much to furnish that a little extra. Make sure it's full. Kids' room. This one's gonna be the struggler. What if we were to turn it into a nursery? Ooh. What if we were to turn it into a nursery? I like that idea. We can turn it into a cute nursery. It's also cheaper. It'll be very blue and yellow themed. This shouldn't be too terribly expensive since it's cheaper than actually building like a fully fledged kids room, and this is just nice and cheap. We can get a nice cloud lamp above it. We get nice decals on the walls to fill up the room a little bit. How much is a changing table? Oh, those are in base game. Okay, we'll be fine then. And maybe just some surfaces, like some shelving in case you want to put anything cute, like you want to keep those hanging on the wall. See, it's not a bad kids room. It's also a cheap kids room, so it's not too bad. Anyway, so next up we gotta get the living room designed itself. So honestly, this house is not looking that bad. Like for a starter home, it's pretty good so far. So we gotta get the living room design, which is gonna be expensive. Like this is probably gonna be the most expensive room in the entire house. So we're gonna have to figure out what we can do. Let's just go ahead and get some nice furniture, some nice comfy chairs. We don't need anything ridiculously expensive. Okay, we're at 18,000 right now. Not bad, but it could be a lot better. Let's go ahead and get a nightstand and then a place to put the TV. Get a nice lamp in the corner. We can throw a plant in here to help fill up the room a little more. We won't be able to afford the computer, but we can afford a desk if I wanted to. I'm just trying to figure out how we can fill up this empty space over here a little more. Probably throw the plant over there. Maybe a bookshelf could help with that. Nice cheap bookshelf. Yeah, I think that helps it. And obviously some curtains will definitely fill up this room a little more. Oh boy, another $19,000 home, but hey, I like it. It looks nice. 220, the garbage can. Well, like I said, I told myself this will be a little more of an expensive home than usual. Like, it won't be ridiculous, but it's going to require your Sims have a bit more money before they can purchase it. I say it's for more families who are going to be a little larger. We're going to have more kids than one. I'd say this is that kind of house. So if you have a family of 4, high chance you might be able to afford this house. But if you're going to have anything smaller than that, probably want to hold off on this house so you have a few more funds in your pocket. See, that doesn't look too bad for the backyard. Now, it is 21,000 simoleons, and I won't go ridiculous on the plants-wise. I'll just put enough to fill up this backyard and fill up the house a little bit, but overall, your Sims should be able to afford this house. Like, it shouldn't be that pricey. If your Sims have a few extra dollars in the account to help pay for a bigger house. Just get some nice plants in the backyard. Put some nice flowers up front. So far, so good. Sometimes when I don't have anything I could do, I just store an air conditioner in the first floor because usually that's where people keep the air conditioner in the house. And just throw some like weeds and other plants around it to help make it feel like it fits in, just to help fill up some space. But yeah, I think we're good. This house looks really nice. And it came out to 22,000, so your Sims might be able to afford this if your family's a little larger. I'd say this home can fit about a family of 4 on average. So let me go ahead and terrain edit and you will see the finished product. And there we go. Another home for your Sims to move into in this neighborhood. Honestly, it's different, but I think it fits in the neighborhood well. So thank you guys for watching. This is a really nice house. I do like the design of it, and it's different. It doesn't look like a traditional home, but it also has all the amenities your Sims need, and I think it looks overall good in the end. So please like the video so more people can see this, and subscribe to my channel if you like sending content. I always do build and gameplay videos posted every Monday at 9 and Friday at 9. If you are in any other gaming videos, you get over to my main channel, Garrett, which is where I play other games, including Mondays I do at 9 a.m. any game, and Fridays I do a stream right around 3 or 4. Thank you guys for watching, and I hope to see you again soon. Bye!